Hi everyone, Craig Ishii here. When we introduced Logitech Sight, it revolutionized virtual meeting experiences. We brought remote participants right into the middle of the action by adding a companion camera right to the center of the table. Now, it's dramatically improved how in-room and remote participants connect and collaborate, and people love it. In fact, people love it so much that they've asked if it's possible to have two sites in a room for even more coverage in larger rooms. Well, today, we're excited to announce that you can now daisy chain two sites. That means double the camera pickup and double the microphone pickup, so more coverage and more views in larger rooms. Okay, so we're going to show the title card first, and then let's dive right into it. Okay, first, let's spend just a few seconds on the configuration. So just like you've done previously, you're simply going to use one category cable to power the device, and then with the other category cable, instead of connecting it to the rally bar, you're going to daisy chain it to the first sight and connect it into the recessed RJ45 port. So that's it. See, it only took a couple seconds to explain, and we've made it intentionally simple. Okay, so now setup's done. Now for what everyone's really waiting to see, what does it look like? Okay, let's start with what we're familiar with. This is what Sight has previously broadcasted. You have up to 4 individuals, and you have the room view featured as a picture-in-picture on the bottom of the feed. Now, with two sites, what we're first going to do is we're going to separate the room view into its own tile. So you'll have a feed of the individuals from the first site and a feed of the room. And then we're going to add a third tile of 4 additional individuals from the second site. So now you have 2 tiles showing up to 8 individuals and a third tile of the room. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep the example running to show that existing features like smart switching, which uses the first site and the rally bar to switch the camera feed based on the direction the person is facing, that's still going to work. So features like that are still fully functional, offering even more value for these types of meetings. Okay, now Sight is the only front and center solution certified by Zoom in Microsoft Teams, but I want to spend a minute to show just how it looks on the different platforms because the view and the setup do vary slightly between each platform. So first, here's how it looks in an appliance-based Zoom room. We're using Zoom's Intelligent Direct-to-Camera mode to show us 3 separate tiles in 3 separate streams. And here's how it looks in a Microsoft Teams room. Now, this is how it'll look on both a Teams room on Windows and a Teams room on Android. And again, we're going to have 3 separate tiles here shown as a single composite stream. But Microsoft is actually going to recognize this as a room tile, and it's going to give it a little bit more real estate in the meeting window. Now, again, like I just said, note that the modes and configurations are slightly different for each platform, so we definitely encourage you to check out our guide on Product Hub so that you can see exactly what configuration you need for your platform and setup. Okay, now one last call out that I'll make is that with dual sites, you're not just getting more views, but remember that we also have a mic pod built directly into the device, so you're also doubling your microphone pickup as well. So that's what dual sites look like. More participants, more perspective, same great experience. Again, be sure to visit Product Hub for setup details and platform-specific guidance, and we'll see you next time.